Lately, many stories have been flying around online, especially on social media platforms like WhatsApp and Facebook. These stories talk about big actions taken by the Nigerian army. Two particular tales have caught the attention of many young Nigerians across the country. The first is about a man they call Gentle de Yahoo, who is said to be a commander in the indigenous people of Biafra, or IPOB, and its security group, the Eastern Security Network, or ESN. The news claimed he was captured in a dramatic raid. The second story is about a well-known bandit leader in the Northwest named Ado Alero, suggesting the army made a secret peace deal with him. These are very serious claims. These tales paint a picture of major victories and strategic shifts by our country's military. The story of General Yahoo's capture makes it seem like the army is making significant progress in its fight against secessionist groups in the southeast. It suggests a powerful figure has been taken off the streets, which would be a major event. Similarly, the rumor of a peace agreement with a notorious bandit like Ado Alero would imply a big change in how the government is handling the security crisis in states like Zamfara and Katsina. It would mean the army is now negotiating with people it once declared wanted, which would spark a lot of debate and concern among citizens. The details in these stories make them sound very real and believable to many people. For instance, reports about Gentle de Yahoo included specific locations like Aku Ihube in Okigwe, Imo State. They even listed items that were supposedly found with him, such as a pistol, ammunition, and even a German flag, which made the story seem more credible. When we see such specific details, our first instinct is often to believe them. We assume that no one would invent such precise information. This is how rumors gain power. They borrow the language of real news reports to trick us into thinking they are true and must be shared immediately. But as these stories spread from phone to phone, they create a lot of confusion and sometimes even fear. They can make people in certain regions feel unsafe, or they can give others a false sense of security. Because the Nigerian army is involved in security operations all over the country, any news about them is very important. People want to know what is happening and whether the security situation is getting better or worse. These rumors fill a void, especially when official information is slow to come out. However, it is important to pause and ask ourselves, is what I am reading the complete truth, or is it just a rumor? Let us look closely at the first major story, the capture of Ifeanyi Eze Okorienta, also known as Gentle de Yahoo. The rumor, which became very popular online, claimed that brave soldiers from the 34 Artillery Brigade had arrested him. The story said he was a top commander for the ESN and was caught in his hideout in Imo State. This news was shared widely, with many people celebrating it as a big win for the Nigerian army in the effort to restore peace and order in the southeast. The name Gentle de Yahoo itself sounded memorable, which probably helped the story travel even faster across social media. The claims were very specific, which made them seem authentic. According to the false reports, the arrest happened during a raid, and soldiers recovered military uniforms and weapons from his possession. This level of detail makes a story feel like it comes from an official source. People who live in or near Imo State might have felt a mix of relief and anxiety, believing a dangerous person was now in custody. The story was presented not as a rumor but as a fact that had just happened. It appeared on various blogs and was forwarded in countless group chats, each share adding to its seeming legitimacy. However, despite how convincing it sounded, the entire story is false. It is a piece of fabricated news. On September 16, 2025, a respected security analysis group called Zagazola conducted a fact check. They looked into the claims and found no evidence to support them. They confirmed that the story was made up, likely to mislead the public and create confusion. When something is this big, you would expect an official announcement. But the Nigerian army itself, through its Directorate of Army Public Relations, or DAPR, never released any statement about capturing someone named Gentle de Yahoo. This silence from official sources is a major red flag. This is a perfect example of how misinformation works. Someone, somewhere, created a detailed, believable lie. They might have done it to cause panic, to make the army look good or bad, or simply to see how far the story would travel. The important lesson here is that even when a story has names, places, and other specifics, it does not automatically make it true. Official confirmation from trusted sources, like the Army's Public Relations Department or credible news organizations, is necessary. Without that, we are just dealing with a rumor, and this particular rumor has been officially debunked as completely false. Now let's turn our attention to the second rumor, which concerns the wanted bandit leader, Ado Alero. For years he has been a notorious figure associated with kidnappings and attacks in the Northwest. The whispers online suggested that the Nigerian army, perhaps tired of the long fight, had entered into a secret peace agreement with him. This kind of news is deeply sensitive, as it touches on the pain of many communities that have suffered from banditry. The idea of a deal would make many people wonder if justice for the victims was being traded for a fragile peace, raising many ethical and security questions. If such a deal were to happen, it would be a huge national story. We would expect to see reports from major newspapers, television channels, and official government spokespersons. There would be debates in the National Assembly and discussions among state governors and security experts. A peace deal with a wanted figure like Alero is not something that could be kept secret for long. It would represent a major change in government policy, moving from confrontation to negotiation. Citizens would have a right to know the terms of such an agreement and what it means for their safety and the rule of law in the country. However, after a careful search of reliable news sources and official statements as of today, September 18, 2025, there is absolutely no information to confirm this rumor. The research notes provided for this essay show that news articles and security reports discussing recent army activities do not mention any peace deal with Ado Alero. This is what we call a lack of evidence. While the story about Gentle to Yahoo was actively debunked as false, the story about Ado Alero seems to be a rumor that has no basis in any verifiable fact. It is a ghost story with no substance. This situation teaches us something equally important. Sometimes a story is not true simply because there is no proof that it is. The absence of a report from the Nigerian army, the federal government, or credible media outlets means that, for now, the story is just a rumor. It might have started from a simple conversation, a misunderstanding, or a deliberate attempt to test public reaction. Until there is official confirmation, we should treat the news about a deal with Ado Alero as unfounded speculation. It is another reminder to be cautious about what we hear on the grapevine. We live in an age where information travels at the speed of light.
Now, it is now clear to everybody that the whole issue of Gentle being assassinated or being captured by the Zoo terrorist army is a lie, because the headquarters of the Zoo army have come out to clarify, the issue of that information. Now, that information was a total propaganda. I don't know the reason why, they brought up the whole propaganda. Maybe they were able to attack, to attack the Biafran Liberation Army. Maybe they were able to go, to the hometown of Gentle. But one thing I can assure you is that they were actually overwhelmed by the Biafran Liberation Army. I'll be dropping a video. In fact, this video I'll be dropping, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said a lot of things. And this is one of the reasons why they have made sure that they will continue to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in DSS custody. Look at the zoo. Look at the zoo using propaganda to grow, their strength. You cannot capture Gentle or buy Gentle and you start painting the whole news slightly. In fact, let me tell you something you don't understand. If the zoo should capture somebody like Gentle, they will celebrate it. They will celebrate it. Go and mark my word. They will celebrate it. The whole news media will be buzzing with that information. Why is it that only limited Zoo media, are the ones carrying this information, this rumor? If you listen to the video I dropped, you will hear, when the narrator clarified that the information was a rumor, and this rumor has been debunked by the military. Now the big question is, why haven't Musa said anything about it since then? Why haven't Musa, of all people? You know how Musa talks. He's a social media CDS. He would have come out to brag about it. So the big issue here is TVC needs to clarify to us where they got their information about Gentle, about how the Zoo Army raided Gentle's home, and how they unalived Gentle's direct commander, that is his second. They need to give us fact, they need to give us evidence. And let me tell you, I know there will be a retaliation, and very soon also there will be a press statement concerning this and other issues happening in Okigwe, because the Biafran Liberation Army have sent a very critical message that nobody should give any information concerning what is happening in Okigwe for now, till they gather all their informations with evidences of what is happening. Now, concerning the peace deal, at least we all saw the video live and direct. We saw the video. We saw Ado Alero with his weapons on his body, speaking and agreeing to the to the deal that the Zoo Army gave. This is a bandit. This is a wanted bandit. In fact, there is something VDM has started doing, which I love. He has started clarifying them. It's so painful that they are yet to find out that this whole information about the zoo capturing Gentle was all false. But it is actually a good thing. But there is another level that VDM took this whole matter to. I'll be dropping that video tomorrow. Just watch out. He clarified that they have taken the issue of Gentle to a political level because Gentle tried to expose Hope Uzodinma. So there is a big question here. You know, I keep on saying everything about the zoo has been politicized. Except you understand this and understand what is happening in the zoo, you'll be carried by this their wave of lies and atrocities. They will keep on giving you propaganda. They will keep on giving you propaganda. So we've clarified this issue from the headquarters of the Zoo Terrorist Army. They have clarified and debunked the issue, the rumor that Gentle has been captured. That has been clarified, done, and case of Gentle has been closed. We'll be giving you more information, but meanwhile, we're going to drop another important video, and this one is of coming from the one and only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where he clarified what is happening in Olo currently.
Army, their zombie army to the east, where they will be destroyed by Elohim. Then the sun will rise over the land of Biafra, never to dim again for eternity. It was today that the full weight of that message that I was giving dawned on me. When I was on air and I was saying that we would draw them to the east, and the real bad eggs will take over their land, I didn't even know what I was saying, but it has happened today. Do you know who Kebi people are? You don't know, but I will tell you later. The people who are in Olu today fighting, most of them are from Kebi State. In the Nigerian army. They came to Olu to kill Biafran people. But as they left the north, their lands are being taken over by hardened savages and animals from across the Sahel that their political masters imported into the zoo. All of the army, Nigerian army in Biafra land, you are going to die there. You will die in Biafra land. All of you will die there. Our people don't understand this very message that we are giving to them. But I do hope that after tonight, they will get it. All of you will die in Biafra land, those in Olu, those elsewhere. The best option for you is to take off your uniform and run away before it is too late. Go back to your land, those of you from Kebbi State. Go back to Kebbi to go and save your land. Because as you are in Olu, you have no village anymore to go back to in Kebbi. It's gone. Your village is gone and gone for good. That is the work of Almighty God in heaven. The same prophecy I was given, that there is no other religious minister in the zoo that can match 0.0000001% of the accuracy of a prediction. No, nobody can. I'm begging. Now listen carefully to me. All of you in Biafra land, you're going to die. Even the Pakistani mercenaries that we saw in Olo, all of you.
Fulani bandits seized over 50 armor tanks and over 1,000 AK-47 assault rifle belonging to the Nigeria military. Here are the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date is 12th of August 2025 and I have a video for you. My people, there is a current video which is currently trending all over the not social media platform but WhatsApp groups, because the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom government and its military terrorists do not want the people to see this video. They don't want this video to trend on social media. So they have done everything within their powers to make sure that this video does not see its way through Facebook or other social media platforms. But we are here. So long as we have gotten hold of this video, we are going to put it on social media, whether they like it or not. Hey, my people, I will be playing this video while talking on top of it because that breeze, that wind has blown. And now we have seen that Reverend Fathers also wear trousers. We have seen the nyash of the fowl. So I want us to watch this video together with us to understand what is going on. And I'm going to explain it. Look at them. Over 50 armored tanks and more than 1,000 assault rifles taken over by the Fulani bandits. In fact, they did not just seize vehicles and all this armory. No, it was delivered to them. Oh yes.
Dengar dah fe, dengar dah fe, woi getat, woi getat, tum tu kaje na, tum tu kaje na.
I want what
Zulkarnain. Ya mat. Zulkarnain.
They play
Ya mat.
Fulani terrorists.
Oh, Akbar.
Fulani terrorists in possession of bodies. And nobody should tell me, forget about the title. Forget about the title of this video. Nobody should tell me that they seized them. That Fulani terrorists seized all these armor tanks on your screen. Nobody should tell me that. I want to believe that these armories, these tanks, were all delivered to Fulani terrorists. This is what I want to believe. Until Nigeria military come and clear the air with their lies and deceit. They must come and lie to the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom citizens once again and the world at large. They must come and lie as usual. I'm waiting for them. So nobody should tell me they seized them. How did they seize it? Have they been seizing them one after the other, one by one, for the past 3 years? and decided to showcase all of them together today. Is that what really happened? I want to say that the answer is no. They were, if you look at them, let us analyze it briefly. If you look at the vehicles, you will see that they are all standard. They are all standard and in one shape, the same kind of vehicle, all of them, one type, the same kind of tank. You understand? The same kind of machine guns, all of them. That is to show you no be galona company. Go to nyemka, give me this one, I want this, I want that. And they all came down together to Nigeria, and it was delivered to these terrorists in the forest. This is what I want you to understand. They were not being taken one by one. No, they were all delivered to them at the same time. And what for? The reason why these tanks, these armories, were delivered to the bandits, to Fulani terrorists, is simply to use it to conquer Nigeria. There is nothing more. Don't believe any other thing they want to come out and tell you. It is strictly for the conquest of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. I'm assuring you, I'm letting you know this is reality. Anybody who says something else contrary to this, you're on your own. Look at them. These are chabe, chara. They say all these vehicles, the chafama, they are very, very clean, as in fana choko. Watch, is here the group of people not in possession of this armory. Watch, Yanofa. Look at them. Just watch them. I want you to take a look at them. Look at the group of people. Look at the ragtag janjaweed. Look at the only the timidity, the way they look like like touts. That there is a problem. They are going to use this armory, these tanks that have been delivered to them to overrun Nigeria, as in the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, is in trouble. I'm telling you. They have been able to ransack the entire north. Now, with these machines in their possession, now, can you imagine what they can do with it? The north, you are in trouble. The north is in trouble. What you have seen over the years, since 2011, 009, 2010, 11 till today, is just a tip of an iceberg. It's just a tip of an iceberg. In fact, they are just beginning. By the time they will unleash this mayhem that is coming, by the time they will unleash these armories that you are seeing on your screen, I want to assure you that it's going to be a big trouble in the north. The north is in trouble. This is the reason why. This is the reason why we say we want Biafra. Because we have already seen it. We have seen where the zoo is heading to, and we said, no, we cannot follow the zoo into that oblivion that is heading. And I want to use this medium to tell every tribe in the zoo, everybody in the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, must work for the total disintegration of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. Minus that, we are all in trouble. The Fulani has sworn that they are going to stop at nothing until they achieve their dream, until they achieve the plan of Osman Danfodio. It is a promise. It is not a threat, because they are doing it. We all are seeing it. So they are real. These things are reality. These things are not drama. This is not Nollywood. I want people to understand that the more the zoo stays, the more the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom Nigeria stays, the more it lasts, the more the death toll rises to the climax in the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom Nigeria. It's not going to stop. There is no government that will stop it. Not even P2B. Nobody can stop it, because you cannot go against those who believe that the power lies in their hands, and they have 100% backing from the United Kingdom. Are you paying attention? And do you know why they have this 100% backing from United Kingdom? Because UK, Britain, is using them to continue their neo-colonization in Nigeria, or should I say in Africa at large. United Kingdom and France are using these people. They are just like a willing tool to the West. They are using them to accomplish their mission, which is to continue the neo-colonialism in Africa. So it's not stopping anytime soon. I'm telling you, it ain't stopping anytime soon. The only solution is to your tent, O Israel. Everybody must go their separate ways in order for you to secure your land, in order for you to be able to maximize your potentials, in order for you to be able to, utilize your resources to secure your nation. Whichever resources you have, you use it to secure your land. That is the only option. Apart from that, they are not time. Not today, not tomorrow. They are still re-equipping themselves. You can see on your screen. And Nigeria government is helping them. Because if the government is not involved, which road? I want to know which road all this marching passed through. Now we want to know which road all these armories, all these vehicles, which road did they pass before they got to this place? And were there no securities along those roads? We want to know. By the time they will give us answer, that plan in the secret will be made open. I want everybody to begin to ask them questions. All Nigerians must ask the Nigerian government important questions. Those or which road did they pass before these tanks got to this camp of the Fulani terrorists in the north? Thank you, my people. Tosalo Nomozia, and make it go viral.